Hello YouTube, Librarian Larry here, and today I have an amazing video as the community just finished part 2 of the ARG, which confirmed that field offices will be coming soon, and dropped some major lore hints as well. Now in between this part of the ARG and my last video, there was a short puzzle that led to a short comic. In this comic, the Toon Resistance is fighting the VP, where they find a terrifying memo that needs to be brought to the attention of the Toon Council. This is what led into the story today, with lots of lore revelations included. First, Samantha Spade reached out asking for help on the Toontown blog. She included an audio file that featured Cog speaking and some stomping noises. These stomping noises were actually the stompers in the Cellbot factory, and you had to stomp on them in a particular order in order to activate multiple secret messages. If you want to see this for yourself, you can go to the section of the factory with the stompers and press the buttons in the following order: 1, 4, 3, 3, 1, 2, 4, 3, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 4, 2, 2, 1, 4. I'm going to be completely honest, this part of the ARG did go over my head a little bit, but by figuring out a message hidden within these messages, you can find a website link that leads to this image. Now, it might seem strange out of context, but it will be important later. In my last video, I mentioned how some things were changing around Toontown, but one thing I actually overlooked was that the flunky in the Toontorial was actually changed to a cold caller. Some observant Toons noticed that Fred had actually begun to speak today, saying several quotes if you didn't battle him. Those quotes were, "Fresh out of SIT with a master's in operating phone systems. Grumble grumble. An assignment bearing any action. Ugh, trapped patrolling the street. Where is that flunky for the standard scapegoating procedure? Surely I could have been offered the other job. Of all the jobs, I didn't dream that this would be the one I got. Of all the random assignments, they better give me a stipend for this. For all I've done for the company. Seriously, the boss is having me patrol Tutorial Terrace? How rude of them to assign me to this. And I thought street patrol would be a fun job. Should have known this job wouldn't be all the hoopla they made it out to be." Now, if you take all these quotes and put them in the image from before, the letters in red actually reveal a secret message. That message is, "Silo buttons, grab a friend, find the right phrase, the foreman is trouble." At this point, you and one other Toon needed to head into the Cellbot factory and make your way to the top silos. Once you are there, you need to stand on the 2 buttons and say the speed chat phrase, "We are in trouble." If you did, then you would get a message from the foreman telling you that you are barking up the wrong tree about the CFO project. At this point, once the factory was finished, Samantha Spade would contact you, thanking you for helping her solve the mystery, and giving you the link to the second part of the comic. This comic features a meeting of the Toon Council, where they are going over what information they have and are trying to figure out what the Cellbots are up to. They read the memo that the Toon Resistance obtained from the VP, which reads, "Vice President, let it be known that the launch of the CFO project has been fully approved by the board. Although your department's red tape and misguided marketing strategies have led to numerous delays, pleased with the new schematics that were produced based on my improvements. As promised, the mover and shakers will be rewarded with a quality office space for their excellent quota, in addition to the cold callers. Our mission is on the verge of success. The CFO project is imminent, and the Toons will finally understand how we can improve their livelihood. Don't disappoint me again, Vice President. Signed, the Chairman." Now, at this point, the Toons are confused because they thought that they stopped the CFO project with Operation Crash Cashbot HQ. But Flippy asks Dr. Surly if there's anything from the original timeline, aka Toontown Online, that could possibly tie into the CFO project. Surly does remember one COG project, but said it wasn't much of a threat at all, most likely referring to classic field offices from Toontown Online, which were quite easy to clear. At this point, Samantha Spade barges into the meeting with a big reveal. The CFO in the CFO project didn't actually stand for the Chief Financial Officer. It stood for COG Field Offices, which means based on everything we have seen so far, the COGs are getting ready to set them up, and it will most likely be very, very soon. So based on this comic, it seems that the VP was originally planning to implement the original field offices from Toontown Online, but the chairman in this timeline was not pleased, thinking that they wouldn't be serious enough. So he made some improvements, which are the new and improved field offices that we will soon be getting. So I just wanted to take this opportunity to say, as a side note, one of my favorite things from this ARG is how Samantha canonically makes everything around her black and white. That is a really nice touch. So that's all the information we have so far, but it seems like we have at least one more part of the ARG left until we reach the exciting conclusion. So be sure to stay tuned for that, because I'll be sure to cover it as new things keep getting discovered. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe for some more Toontastic videos coming soon, and I'll see you guys next time.